Hi crafters and scrapbookers, this is Nicolette Barrett of Joyful Crafts, also known as your scrapbook queen. Yay! Just wanted to talk to you guys today about some cards that I actually made. I am getting into card making. I am a big scrapbooker, but not big card maker. But I am now getting into it and liking the process and trying to find very simple ways I can start off with before I graduate into more grandeur type cards. So I just wanted to go through. I'm not going to show you how I made the cards. I'll explain a little bit how I made the cards, but I'm not going to actually do a tutorial on how to make a card because I'm still very, very new at this. But here are some of my finished products. This is a card that I made. I got the idea from one of the channels on YouTube. I can't remember which one because it's been a while ago. But the idea here is to actually take scraps of paper that you utilize and put to the side and use it as a base for a card. Now, I've already had the base of the cards, the white 4x5 cards. I actually got these from a lady who was clearing out all of her scrapbook, crafting everything. She didn't want to do any of it anymore, so she was selling it for dirt cheap. So I got about 50 of these base cards for maybe $2, if that. And she provided me with all the envelopes to go with it. But I took a lot of my scraps that I was working on another project. I'd keep a little box of scraps on my desk. So anytime I need something, I can just dig through here and pull it out. So I just went through here, pulled out some colors that actually matched, and just lined them on as the base of this card and just glued them down. And whatever didn't fit, I kind of folded it over the top here, and then took another type of cardstock, cut it down to size, and made it as a base. Then I took my embossing folder and embossed another piece of scrap and just kind of put it across here, and then put some little, embellishments on there to make a nice simple card. And then what I also did is use one of my stamps here. If you could take a look at that. Hand stamped by. And then I signed it in Barrett in the year 2014. Again, green is my favorite color. So I have a lot of those type of stamps. Hand stamped by, handcrafted with love, or what have you. So although this was informally stamped, it gets the idea that it was actually made by me. So this is one of the cards that I actually made. Here's another card that I made. And this was using an already pre-made tag. I took the tag, punched a hole in the actual piece of, actually I didn't have to punch a hole, there's already a hole in it, but I had to punch a hole in the actual piece of base paper that I utilized here, this brown paper with the butterflies, and use a brad that I had to bring out the green. Already had ribbon, so I just kind of took the ribbon and wrapped it around the actual base of the card and glued it down. And then there's my base for that card. And then actual base also came from that lady. And this is the cardstock that I used called Once Upon a Time. Really cool stuff in here. All types of different things that will make great base for card making. So I think I paid $3 for all of this. Brand new stack from her. And then I put on the inside a piece of brown cardstock so I can stamp something on there. It says, "May your wishes come true." So it may be a birthday card. And again, I put my hand stamped by right on there. Here's another card that I made using one of my embossing folders. A little thank you card and some stamps there. So I stamped here, stamped there, made this little checkered as a base, and I had a little ribbon, so I kind of put that on there. Something very simple. Again, I'm very new at this, so I don't have any over-the-top fancy cards. Maybe that'll come one day. Then I just use a piece of purple cardstock as a base for that to stamp on or write a message or what have you. So that would be a great thank you card. Here's another card that's very springy, and I used a stamp that I purchased years ago. I don't even know where I purchased it from, but it's an old wooden stamp. And I should say old because I've had it for a long time but never really used it until now. Then I used some of these little blingies here, and I got these from I believe from Target. Target had a little clearance, not a clearance area, like a dollar area for little bling. So these stuck right on there. And I already had this in my little stash from years and years of scrapbooking in this paper as well. But I thought that made a pretty little card, a prayer card. And then I have the little green inside of that. And all of them, again, are stamped that way. Then this is the last card that I made. And I used this, and this is a Creative Memories punch. I have these already punched out because I punched a lot of shapes and keep it in the little little storage compartment that they give you. And I use again the same kind that I got from here, same sticker pack. So I just used the smaller ones on here. Then I stamped this little white piece, and I didn't stamp the whole thing. I only wanted part of it. I wanted to color it, but I was kind of scared, so I didn't color it. So here's the stamp that I utilized for that, and I've had this stamp for like ever as well. Now I had to figure out how to really clean these very well, because I think I let the ink stay on there too long, because guess what, you all? This is what's happening. So if you're a stamper out there and you're watching this, tell me how to better clean these. I do have a stamping solution that is also dirt ode, and I tried to clean it, but it didn't get all of it off. So I'm trying to figure out how do I do that. So if you have any tips for me, please leave it in the comments below. But that's all I wanted to show you, is basically what I did with this. I don't have a base inside of here, just a little, you know, show and tell of my crack at trying to do cards now. So we'll see how that goes. But I hope you enjoy those videos. Any tips that you all can give me to help me with trying to make better cards, that'll be great. But I'm really enjoying the process. The simpler, the better for me. I'm not quite there yet. Thank you all so much for taking time to look at this video, and I'll come to you soon with even more videos as time go on. Thanks, and always keep the joy in all your crafting. Make it joyful always. Have a good night. Bye.